The hollow girl in the far reaches of the Carpathian mountains, where the fog never lifts and even birds refuse to fly, there stood a castle grey and sprawling, carved into the very bones of a black cliff. Locals called it Krevan's Hollow, a name spoken only in whispers, for the castle had not been lived in for 100 years, not by anything that belonged to this world. Yet one night a girl appeared at the village on the mountainside. She was no more than 8, barefoot in the snow, wearing a paper-thin dress the color of ash. Her eyes were strange, too wide, too dark, like deep wells of tar. She didn't speak, not a word, but when asked where she came from, she only pointed up, to Krevan's Hollow. The villagers were afraid, but kind enough. They took her in, fed her soup, gave her shoes. But that night all the dogs in the village howled until sunrise, and come morning 3 families were gone, their homes left open, doors torn off their hinges. Drag marks in the snow led back to the woods and up toward the castle. The girl said nothing, just stared out the window, somewhere else. In the mirror world behind the veil of night, the true Krevan's Hollow twisted. The stones breathed, the walls whispered. In this reflection, a kingdom of shadows sprawled. It was ruled by the Pale Ones, creatures with too many joints and no faces, their skin pulsing with black veins. They had lost something, a piece of their world, had slipped, and now it was walking among the living. The girl who the villagers named Illyra never aged. Years passed, but she remained 8. Her smile never changed, and every winter more villagers vanished, always in threes, always with drag marks leading back to the castle. The townsfolk began to whisper. She brought the prowlers with her. At night, shadows would move in unnatural ways, long fingers scraping across windows, voices that sounded like loved ones long dead. They called from the woods, from the cracks in the walls, from behind your eyes when you blinked, and always from the castle. A hunter once dared to take Illyra back to Krevan's Hollow. He tied her to his sled and rode through the snow up the mountain, ignoring her quiet humming. When he reached the gates, they creaked open on their own. The hunter went inside. Only the sled came back down, empty. The truth is this: Illyra is not a girl. She is a hole, a hollow, a mask worn by something else, something that escaped the mirror world of Krevan's Hollow and now prowls the earth, looking for a way back by pulling others through. Each year she drags more souls across the thinning boundary, each soul taken, a stitch torn, the veil frays. One day soon Krevan's Hollow will not be the only castle. The mirror world will bleed through, and what was once legend will become landscape, and Illyra will smile, for finally she'll be home and we'll be gone.